On a chilly September night in 2012, Melbourne was shaken by a crime that would haunt Australia for years to come: the brutal murder of Jill Meyer. Jill Meyer was a vibrant young woman, full of life and ambition. At 29, she was carving out a career in television and was beloved by friends and family alike. A passionate advocate for women's safety, Jill's warmth and humor left a lasting impression on everyone she met. That night, Jill had been out with friends celebrating a colleague's farewell. The laughter and joy of the evening belied the darkness that was creeping closer. When she left the bar in the early hours, she was alone, walking down Sydney Road in the suburb of Brunswick, a route she had taken many times before. The streets were far from deserted, yet the sense of safety was fragile. Jill boarded a tram, hoping to reach home quickly. But somewhere between stops, a sinister presence boarded alongside her, a man whose intentions would shatter the night forever. Minutes passed before she disembarked. As Jill stepped off the tram into the dark streets, she was approached and forcibly taken. What happened next turned a city's grief into a national outcry. Jill Meyer was abducted, assaulted, and murdered by her attacker, whose identity was unknown at the time. The following morning, Jill's disappearance sent shockwaves through the community. Police launched an urgent search, canvassing the area, speaking to witnesses desperate for any clue. Her family and friends held on to hope, clinging to the belief she might still be found alive. Early leads came pouring in: a mysterious figure seen following Jill, CCTV footage from nearby stores, and eyewitness accounts of a man acting suspiciously on the night in question. But these leads were fragmented, offering more questions than answers, and the pressure to find her only grew. In the days that followed, the investigation was complicated by red herrings. False tips and mistaken identities flooded the police hotline. Some suspects were brought in and released, while media speculation ran rampant, sometimes clouding the truth. Yet amidst the confusion, a breakthrough emerged. Witnesses recalled a man fitting a clear description, and forensic evidence began to paint a chilling picture. DNA found at the scene matched a man with a previous criminal record, and a nationwide manhunt was launched. Days later, the suspect, Adrian Bailey, was arrested. A man with a history of violent offenses, his capture brought some relief, but also deepened the horror. His past was marked by repeated assaults, yet he had been free, living in the same city as Jill, a predator hiding in plain sight. The trial that followed was intense, unfolding under the public's watchful eye. Graphic testimony and overwhelming evidence revealed the full extent of the crime. The courtroom was heavy with grief and anger as Jill's family bravely recounted the woman they loved and lost. Adrian Bailey was found guilty of Jill Meyer's murder, receiving a life sentence without parole. The verdict was a moment of justice, but it could never undo the pain or bring Jill back. The case sparked a national conversation about violence against women and the need for systemic change. Jill Meyer's death became a catalyst for reform. Vigils lit up cities across Australia, demanding safer streets and stronger laws. Her legacy is one of courage, as her story continues to inspire movements fighting for justice and the protection of women everywhere. Though justice was served, the shadow of Jill's murder lingers. It serves as a haunting reminder of the dangers many face and the urgent need to confront violent crimes with unwavering resolve. Jill Meyer's story is one that demands we listen, remember, and act.